What up, all you freaky, geeky, witchy, weirdo hobos? I had a dream last night, and I want to tell you guys and think, uh, what are your interpretations of this dream? So, okay, so I can't remember all of it, but I get the gist of it. Sitting on my feet. I can't sit with my feet out straight. So I don't know like what's going on or whatever, but it's me and my dog, and all of a sudden this duck comes into the picture, and it's got something stuck in its throat. It's like a dark duck, like a dark kind of grayish greenish muddy duck, like the kind of color of muck, and he's choking. And I'm like, oh my god, this duck is choking, because I am that girl. Like, if I see an animal hurt, I will jump off a pier. I will jump in front of a car. I will, my mom will tell you, like, we seen some kind of gull. It wasn't a seagull, it was a different kind of gull, on the pier in California, and it had all these fish hooks stuck in his feet, and he was all wrapped up with fishing line and stuff, and there was a duck sitting next to it. And this isn't the dream, this is reality. And its mate was next to it, and we both me and my mom were the same, jumped over the fucking thing, grabbed the fucking duck, brought it back up, and then two other people were there from like another country, and we all like busted out some pliers and clipped the tip of the fish hook up, pulled the fish hooks out, and got them all hooked up, and then put them in a box, and had them sent off to a place that could help him. So that gives you an idea of like me. I'll be right there. Like, if I see an animal in need, I'm there, and I will jump off a bridge. So anyways, back to the dream. So this duck shows up, and he's choking. He's got something in his throat. So I'm pulling it out, and it's like all this like green grassy stuff. And then I realize, obviously it's not something that a duck should be eating. And then I end up going to this, and then there's more ducks, and they're all choking. And then there's these two ladies, and they're in this house. I just like ended up in this house, and they're both sitting in a chair, and they have this big sack, and it's full of like hay type material, and they're feeding the ducks, and the ducks are eating it, and then they're leaving, and they're choking. And I'm like, hey ladies, you can't feed that to the ducks, because the ducks are out here and they're dying, and I'm pulling shit out of their throats, and you're killing the ducks. And they're like, oh. So I had just like magically had this giant bag of seed, and I was like, here, give this to the ducks. That's much better. And they're like, okay. So, and then I go along, and I come out, and I say Odin's a big butt sniffer. He's always just sniffing butts when you go to the park. You can't even play. It's just all about sniffing butts. And the duck is like, he's got his face in the corner, and he's like this, and Odin's got him like up in the corner, and he's sniffing his butt, and I'm like, dude, get off the duck. So fucking, I make him leave, and then the duck turns around, and the duck is like, I love you. And now I have a duck, and then there's like this, I guess it's a pond. There's like this pond, and I'm walking, and now I have a duck. The duck is following me everywhere. Now he's happy, he's healthy, and I have a duck. And then I have and then this little white like grandma dog, you know what I mean, like a Pekingese, the little fluffy little white marshmallow dogs. That dog shows up, and he's like, now you're mine too. And I have this whole tribe of animals. I got ducks, little dogs, Mr. Odin, birds, and they're all just following me around everywhere I go. And then I wake up, and so I guess I have some tribe. I have an animal tribe. But it's before I went to sleep last night, I was telling my dream spirits, to before I go to sleep, I always say, I'm open to messages. Help me interpret my life. Help me interpret, the things that need to be interpreted. I'm really good at knowing things from my dreams. My dreams will tell me stuff, and so I see it as a good thing. But one of the dream interpretations of seeing a duck is gossip. And I think the gossip was the two ladies that were feeding the ducks things that they weren't supposed to be eating. And but I pulled it out of the duck's throat. I saved the duck's life, and now I have a duck animal spirit, and a white Pekingese dog, the little fluffy ones, follow me around in my dreams. So yeah, see what you guys think about that. That's my dream. Oh yeah, so yeah, before I went to sleep, I said, I'd like to meet my spirit animals. I would like to meet my guides. I'm open to anything you have to say. I'm here for you. I hope you're here for me. And just help me work through my life and tell me which way to go and, that kind of stuff. And so a duck that I made all better and taught some people some lessons on how to properly feed animals without killing them. And I don't know, I guess something in the dream interpretation book said that one of the meanings of that means that I do have the ability to be a helper to others in times of distress. And I definitely see that. Like, I was supposed to, when I was a kid, I was a candy striper, and literally a kid. My mom would take me to nursing homes, and I would read to old people, and I was getting ready to be, in that industry. That's what I was born to do, but that's not what happened. I always wanted to be a mortician in my life. That was like my life's dream. It still is. But, I don't have the proper education. But it's going to happen anyways. Whether I am put myself in debt or not, it's going to happen. Yeah. So, I forgot what I was saying. But, yeah. Tell me what you guys think about that dream. If anybody out there is good at interpreting dreams and things of the such, I'd love to hear your thoughts. So don't forget, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. All right.